Hi. Okay. Hi guys, how is everyone? I hope everyone is doing really well. Thank you so much for joining me. One of the segments that I have had a really massively wonderful response from so far has been this Virgo and the signs segment. I can't lie, this was a lot more fun than I even expected it to be. I've always wanted to do something like this, and so now that I think this is now the third one or the fourth one, third or fourth, I don't know, that we're doing, and just from the response that I got from you guys, I have to say it's been a lot of fun, and I think why not like carry on doing this just because of the response that I got from you guys too. It was really good fun. So Virgo and the signs, I think this will be like the new segment for Sundays. It's been really good fun, like I said. If you guys would be interested in booking a reading, you can do so over on the website rubyreadstarot.com. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Is the alignment incorrect? Yeah, okay, there we go. It's better. Like I said, Virgo and the signs, book a reading at rubyreadstarot.com. We're gonna start with Pisces and we're gonna go the opposite way. Sorry, Aries. Take a really deep breath in with me. Let all of it go. And let's crack on. All right, guys, let's go. Deep breath in. All right. Virgo and Pisces. Messages for Virgo and Pisces. I hope you guys have been doing really well. Like I'm always going on. Virgo and Pisces, the opposites, true soulmates of the zodiac. Let's get some energy for... Hi Susan, welcome. Hi my Virgo friend from another Virgo. How nice it is to have you here, Susan. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Do remember to hit that thumbs up button. It lets other people know that we're here. Alright, so like I said, we'll start with Pisces and we'll work our way to Aries. If anybody would like to timestamp the reading, please feel free to do so. If you are not a Virgo, but you are here watching, the message is obviously for you. And if you've got Virgo in your chart anywhere, I think you'll find that this reading can help for that also. Ooh, all of them fell in my lap. Okay, Virgo and Pisces. The Knight of Cups. The Four of Swords. And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so a Pisces is going to be reaching out after a period of silence, after a bit of a break, after a bit of a need to kind of separate and kind of recoup your energy and just kind of like focus on you for a minute, get a bit of rest. I think this Pisces is coming forward with either a proposal or a really substantial offer. The Knight of Cups is definitely one of those more substantial offers. So I do feel like this Pisces is bringing forward some kind of, I don't know, proposal, some kind of reconciliation or something. It's just, it seems like there was definitely a need for a break in the relationship. There was definitely some need for you to kind of pull back your energy. And I think when this Pisces is coming forward, I think the offer that they are bringing forward is the future. You know, they want something stable. They want longevity. Welcome, Brianna, love. I'm doing well, my love. How are you? It's good to see you here. They want some longevity in the situation. Okay, I think they want something that is the whole fairy tale. They want something that involves the white picket fences and something that's going to go the whole 100 yards. Do you know what I mean? So I think here you are with this Pisces after a period of just needing to kind of take a break, pull away, look at the patterns in the relationship. After a period of that, I think they've come to the realization that it's you, Virgo, and that they only really envisage a future with you. And if you want, you can really grow something with this Pisces that has the potential to last a really long lifetime. This is something that, you know, is prosperous, it's stable, it's grounded. There's lots of generations here in this card, so it says that, you know, it's good on all levels. And I think, Virgo, what's really nice is that if you are being offered a substantial emotional offer from this person and they're providing stability and security. If you feel like they may have been avoidant before, I would say that right now is a very good time for you to see what it is that you can do to really look at the patterns with this particular Pisces. Just learn a bit more about them, because ultimately it is potentially looking like it's really stable and it's really good. Okay, so that is for Virgo and Pisces. Let's move on next to Aquarius. Let me know in the chat box what sign you are with as a Virgo. Okay, so next is Aquarius. Let me clean up the cards. If you are a Virgo with an Aquarius, please leave me a emoji of a gust of wind. Alright guys, let's get some messages for Virgo and Aquarius. If you guys are enjoying this segment, do let me know your thoughts about it also. I just thought it was really good fun. I've always wanted to do this, and now I have started doing it, and it's good fun. I'm glad you guys appreciate it too. Alright, so Virgo and Aquarius. Let's get some messages for Virgo and Aquarius. Virgo's in relations with Aquarius. Virgo's married to Aquarians. For all involved. Okay, so Virgo and Aquarius. Let's get some messages for Virgo and Aquarius. Sleep on it. I think the two of you might feel like you need to take a bit of a break from this relationship. I think the two of you feel as if you, just like Pisces, like you need to log out, maybe take a bit of a rest, a break, a time to really look at the patterns that are playing out, look at the intricacies in the relationship, really look at the things that you know that you may have turned a bit of a blind eye to before, but now it's kind of like you've got to work on your energy. You've got to pull back a little bit. You've kind of got to take your space. You've got to rest. I don't know why it's saying you've got to rest. Has this energy been exhausting you? The Ace of Wands. It seems like there's some new initiative start in the relationship after a period of stagnation and rest. Virgo with Pisces and Aquarius. After a period of stagnation, after a period of time out, after a period of a need to pull away, I think you guys are coming together with a bit of a bang. Someone's bringing forward some sort of initiative, some sort of new beginning, some sort of something. And it's really kind of just saying like, okay, let's take the initiative together. Let's make the bold, brave moves together. Let's like do something new. Let's try something new. There's a lot of masculine energy here, so there's a lot of energy of doing. Don't forget to thank you, Brianna, thank you, love. Okay, so there is some sort of initiative, some sort of new beginning, some sort of passionate truths expressed. Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Chariot. Moving on to a full heart after speaking your truths, a new initiative after a period of really like needing to take a break. I feel like you guys need to have a very clear, honest conversation. You might be moving in, might be something to do with how happy you are at home. If you would like to take that further, you can book a reading with me at rubyreadstarot.com. All right, who's next? Capricorn. God bless you too. Thank you so much, Noble. So here we go. Virgo and Capricorn. Virgo and Capricorn. Two earth signs. Both looking to get to the top of the hill, the top of the mountain. All right. I like that achieving energy, working together to build things and go places. It's really productive energy. I love that. Okay, Virgo and Capricorn. Let's get some energy for Virgo. Ooh, just fell into my lap. It was a whole wad, so I'm not going to take it. Let's get some energy for Virgo and Capricorn. Virgos and Capricorns. Things are about to get really, really good with you and this Capricorn. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So if you may have been going through, thank you so much, Noble, thank you. If you guys have been going through some sort of period there, you know, where things weren't necessarily moving forward, you're now going into this phase where it's like things are about to get really nice. Things are about to get really, really good. You guys are gonna get like this opportunity, I think, to like close out a certain cycle and start a new cycle. Like you're gonna get this opportunity to start something on the right step. right? So I have this image of like you opening a door and putting your right step foot first on the door. Welcome, David. Capricorn energy, Virgo, Capricorn together. Prepare for a really nice period of time where you both are kind of really working together with the elements, pushing forward in new directions, opening new doors, going a whole 180. If you felt like you guys needed, like you were working on things and they weren't really pushing forward, like I feel like now is the time that you guys really get this opportunity to. I'm not going to take the ones that were faced downwards. I am going to take the one that was faced upwards, and that is a Hermit. This is so nice, okay, because this is showing me the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit, Virgo. This person, this Capricorn, brings out the best in you. This Capricorn is so in tune with your sensitivities, with your temperament, with your timing, with your pace, with your good fortune. This Capricorn is really good luck for you. This Capricorn is pushing you forwards towards opening new doors of success. Virgo, this Capricorn is bringing you home to you. Thank you, D. Shelton. It is so lovely to see this, Virgo. You and this Capricorn, I mean, there's wisdom involved here. You're like both seeking the light. This Capricorn knows you, he trusts you, and he is really, let me get one more card. Why do I keep saying he? I don't know who this is for. This Capricorn, be it a female or a male, whatever, it's you. 5 of Wands. Don't let anybody else get involved in this relationship. Don't let anybody else like get their grubby mitts in there. Emily, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hi, Patricia. Hi, David. Hi, everyone. Okay, so moving on next. Who's next? Sagittarius. Virgo and Sagittarius. In Sagittarius season, let's get some messages for Virgo and their swag partners. Swaggitarius. All right, Virgos and swag. Get some messages for Virgo and Sagittarius in their highest and best good. For Virgos involved romantically, married, partners, love situations, relations. Virgo, let's take, I'm not going to take these. They came downwards. The only one that came upwards was the Justice card. There is going to be some kind of balancing out in the situation. I feel like you guys are approaching some sort of justice, some sort of balancing out the scale, some sort of harmonious period. This time is about bringing harmony to the relationship. It's really, really important, Virgo, that you are maintaining your your boundaries, your barriers, your balance in this relationship, Virgo. It's super, super important that you are not letting somebody take more from you than they should. I don't think that's the case anyway, but I just felt like I needed to say it. Virgo and Sagittarius, we'll take these three. The King of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Fool card. Okay, this is really nice actually. Virgo, you're getting your justice with the Sagittarius. You're both, I don't know why I'm getting you and the Sagittarius. There's like Virgo, there's a lot of focus on your independence here, right? So I do think there is some sort of balance that's coming into this situation. Thank you so much, David. Thank you. There is so much balance that is coming into this situation that it's asking you to reprioritize yourself, work on your confidence, work on your wealth, work on how you are viewing yourself and how you're then projecting yourself into the world. The Nine of Cups is also saying that there is an opportunity here for you to really bring it back to you. If you are willing to take a bit of a risk and set yourself free by creating some sort of balance and bringing it back to yourself, Virgo, you really need to understand right now, you have to push towards your own betterment and the way that you're feeling right now. I think it's also really important that you are showing up with a lot more authority, and it's also really important that you're willing to take the risks in order to create the balance that you need. If you are brave enough to take the risk and put yourself back at the center of this, you bring some justice. You bring a justice about to you that I think is perhaps what you may have been waiting for even. Okay, who's after Sagittarius? Scorpio. So if you are a Virgo dealing with a Scorpio, put a Scorpion emoji in the chat for me. It's always really interesting to know who Virgo is dealing with, and the majority of the majority of Virgos are dating. Okay, all right, Virgo and Scorpion. So if you are in a relationship with a Scorpio, if you are with somebody who has Scorpio in their chart, if you are married to a Scorpio, if you're in a relation, if you like a Scorpio, here we go. Virgo and Scorpio. Let's get some energy for Virgo and Scorpio. Virgo and Scorpio. Virgo and Scorpio. Let's get some energy for Virgo and Scorpio. Big clump came out, so I'm not going to take those. Thank you, David. Amicia is here. Hi. Virgo and Scorpio. This is higher levels of commitment. That is the Three of Pentacles. This is a commitment that's quite stable. It's a marriage. It's a contract. It is a constitution. It's a big deal. It's important that everybody is aware that every player has an equal part in the functioning of this situation. And so I do think that it is a commitment, and it's quite a substantial commitment. This might be like a court marriage, a registry, something official. Somebody's getting proposed to, you guys are committing to the relation, you're making it official, you're making it serious. I don't know why I'm seeing you guys marrying at the altar. It's like a court marriage, you know, like a marriage registration. This is what I'm getting. Virgo and Scorpio, Virgo and Scorpio. Temperance. In Sagittarius season, I think you guys are getting married. Virgo and Scorpio. It really feels that way to me. You may have had to alchemize a commitment. You may have had to transmute some things. You may have had to change some things up in this partnership and in this pairing. And it may have been a lot of work. And you may still have a bit of that alchemical process yet to go with this person. But Virgo and Scorpio, the Hermit, the Empress, and the Chariot. Virgo, this Scorpio loves you for you. This Scorpio sees you as the Empress, and this Scorpio sees you as home. You are home for this Scorpio, and I think they're willing to commit, and I think they're willing to like actually put it down into like official paperwork now with you. And I think the two of you might be getting pregnant. You might be a really like committed, stable kind of situation here. And I do also think that this person is bringing you back home to you. Okay, so trust the process with this person. The Temperance is showing that there has had to be like a lot of moderation, a lot of modification in the relation. But relationships are up and down, you know. It's the ones that stand the test of time. It's the ones that get through the trials, respectful of each other, and the love always remains. Okay, if you are with a Scorpio and you know that the two of you are willing to work and alchemize the situation, this commitment with this person is really prosperous because they get you. Do you know what I mean? They get your light. They understand who you are. They understand what you're about. They love taking care of you and making sure that you're well looked after and that you're pampered. But the thing that I think is the sweetest the most out of all of this is that to this person, you feel like home. Some of you may be getting a new home. Some of you might be expanding your home. Some of you might be welcoming in a new person to the family. But I definitely see a high level of commitment after a committed, conscious effort towards working on the relationship. I think that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful. Okay, Virgo and Libra next. If you are somebody who is in a relationship with a Libra, leave me a scale emoji. Thank you. Take some tea. Yes, so, all right, here we go. Virgo and Libra. Let's get some messages for Virgo and Libra. Virgo and Libra. Virgo in a relationship with a Libra, in a relation with a Libra, married to a Libra, or is interested in a Libra. Oh gosh. Okay, so here we go. That's the Two of Swords. That is the Nine of Wands, and that is the Six of Cups. Okay, so you're in your mind, Virgo, about something that has, I think, the reconciliation that might be presenting itself to you. I think you know that it might be a little bit burdensome, and you might be in a kind of two minds, defensive kind of situation here. And I think if you are facing some form of a reconciliation with this person, with this Libra, I think your higher intuition already knows best. I think you are in two minds because you know that it has been quite burdensome, quite arduous, quite heavy, quite a lot. But there is a reconciliation here, and the High Priestess is someone who is in the know. She's knowledge, she's informed. And if you are to use your higher intuition, Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands, after a period of Scorpio, oh, this is saucy. Okay, I'm only doing this for you, Libra. Virgo. After a period of a lot of fighting, heartbreak, breaking up, after a period of all of this chaotic commotion, everything that could have gone wrong in this relationship, everything that needed to go wrong in this relationship, things basically going tits up, everything going wrong, right? Here we are, you and this Libra. You're now at this point where you are in two minds, unsure about this reconciliation, because yes, it's been burdensome, but Scorpio energy, you guys needed a transformation of yourselves. You needed to transform within yourselves. You needed to almost have a rebirth. You guys needed to come alive again. Something you need to know about this Libra is they're coming forward with a passionate, spicy, really quite substantial proposal. And it really leads somewhere very, very stable, content, secure, happy. Because they respect you, and they respect your place, and they respect who you are, and they respect where you belong. You know. So when you're in doubt about this reconciliation, it's really important that you heal first. The things that you know that are still triggers and traumas, and being in two minds and being doubtful isn't necessarily the best use of this energy. Seeing what it is that you can do to focus on the good bits, grow the good bits, even go to therapy if you need to. Just work on making sure that the relationship is heavily spent in the good bits. That's it. Okay, so who's after Libra? Virgo and Virgo, one of my favorite couples, Virgos and Virgos. Let's get some messages for Virgos and Virgos. Virgos in relations with Virgos, Virgos in marriages with Virgos, Virgos in pairings and partnerships with Virgos. One of my favorite mixes, because you're both very special souls. And when two very special souls come together, magic always happens. Virgo and Virgo, you guys belong together. This really is the yin and the yang. This is the perfect match, right? This is like blissful co-companionship. This is perfect. I love this for Virgos and Virgos. You guys are so happy together. You fill each other up exactly how you're supposed to. The respect is there. The understanding of the differences is there. Virgo and Virgo. Okay, here we go. Three of Cups, Eight of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Judgment card. I'm going to be really honest. You guys are soulmates. Stop doubting it. if there have been other people involved in the situation and this has diminished you and your confidence, please know that the two of you are ultimately hurting yourselves, okay? Stop it. There may have been a need for separation or alone time for you to make a decision. You guys really get to decide how long you want the quiet time to... Hi, Bud. Hi. You guys get to decide how long you want the silent period, the downtime, the separation period, or whatever it is, the need to be alone. You decide how long it gets to be. Please don't let other people get involved in your precious relationship, because ultimately the only one that is going to suffer is you guys. So if you are both bringing other energies into this perfect union, you're demising your own confidence. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Like, where there are two perfect cups that fit each other, why does there need to be like the third one? There really doesn't. Take your time to see where it is that you may have diminished yourself because of this relationship. There is a decision that needs to be made after a period of alone time. And if you know that there is only so much of this Pisces Hangman energy that you can take when you know that you're in the presence of your divine counterpart, this decision is going to really ask you to see what it is that you can do to surrender the excess energies in the situation. I need one more card just for like a clarifier for Virgo and Virgo relations. Give me one more message, one more energy, one more card. Let's get one more card for Virgo and Virgo. I really want to see you guys win because I love Virgos. Okay, Virgo and Virgo. Discontent and boredom. And straying away from the relationship. Where there may be discontent and boredom, this is ultimately discontentment with yourself. And if you need to take some time out to make some decisions about how important this relationship is to you, then take the time out and do what you need to do in order to... It's nice to know that Virgos get along so well in relationships. They really do. They really, really do. I've seen some of the most beautiful relationships happen between Virgos and Virgos. But you guys play the same games on each other. And it's always like you ultimately end up suffering because you both know that you understand each other in ways that other people can't understand you. Do you know what I mean? So instead of bringing other energies into the relation and backing yourself and feeling more and more isolated, you really need to make a decision now about what it is that you have to do about your own discontentment and boredom, and how sometimes we project that onto our partnership. There is absolutely nothing wrong with a partnership. It's just that there is this element of where it is that you might need to work on yourself a little bit more, and where it is that there needs to be a decision about committing to the relation. And when I say committing to it, like, you have to understand, like, there is nothing else that compares. There is nothing else that compares. And it doesn't matter how many other cups that are there, there'll always just be like too much of a flouncy, exhausting energy, which of course is inevitably going to lead to here. So if you are feeling exhausted, if you are feeling drained, take your time out, make your decisions. Don't involve other people in the situation. Focus on you. And when you focus on you, you are going to understand. You focusing on you is going to reflect in your mirror. And your mirror is the other cup. Virgo and Virgo, I'm rooting for you. Okay, who's next? Virgo and Leo. Rawr! Let's get some energy for Virgos and Leos. Let's get some energy for Virgo and Leo. Virgos in love with Leos. Virgos in relations with Leos. Virgos in partnerships with Leos. If you are with a Leo, please leave me a lion emoji in the chat box. Virgo and Leo. And if you would like, do timestamp. It does help everyone else. Okay, Virgo and Leo. Let's get some messages for Virgos in relations with Leos. Virgos with Leos. I'm not going to take those. That was a big wad that came out. Virgo and Leo. There is a really stable future here. There is a lot of longevity. There's a lot of commitment. There is a lot of the stuff that keeps this stuff going for years and years and years. I have not met many Virgo women. No, that's because we're like, what is it? A rare breed. Virgo and Leos. 10 of Pentacles. This is really nice energy. I think what you might need to find that you have to work on the boundaries, and you kind of need to see where it is that you can kind of rectify some of your own mental anguish about where it is that not only your energy goes, but about what it is about reconciliations, reconnecting, re-getting with someone. Don't let the previous traumas get in the way of something that is creating balance for you in your life. If you're being given a really nice omen right now that things are going to work out really nicely, you're going to get this opportunity to regenerate things, and things are going to move forward really, really quickly. Look and see what it is that you can do to not only balance your give and take, but begin to commit to the idea that there is a long, future here. You know, the stuff that makes life worth living, the stuff that is what dreams are made out of. Like, this stuff could last forever. You guys could be happy for a really, really long time. Okay. Virgos and Cancerians. If you are in a relationship with a Virgo, with a Cancer, please leave a crab emoji for me in the chat box. Virgos and Cancers. Virgo and Cancer. King of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So, Virgo and Cancer. Virgo, I feel like you have had to take your cup and move on. So here you are, Virgo. You've kind of gone off. You've already gone off. You've gone off on your own little journey. You've gone off kind of looking for what's missing. You know what I mean? You've kind of made the break, the separation. You've created the distance. Virgo, I feel like whatever you're being offered might be too little too late, even though it is something that's really quite substantial. I feel like, Virgo, you've got a whole new view on life now. You've got, this is a paternal kind of energy. It's quite masculine. It's quite authoritative. He's the daddy of the kings. Businessman, entrepreneur, really charismatic about his energy. You know, all of that kind of stuff. Virgo, I think that you're really just focused on you right now. You know, and I feel like somebody might be coming forward with an offer, but I feel like you've already moved on. Like, you really honestly already set out in your own way. And even if you are presenting some sort of offer to someone, it's like a knight presenting an offer to a king. It's like, have you come correct? Have you come with enough? Have you come with what I need? Okay, moving on next to Virgo and Gemini. If you're in a relationship with a Gemini, please leave me a twin emoji. The twins. Okay, all right. Virgo and Gemini. Let's get a message. Ooh. There seems to be a break. There seems to be the end of a cycle. There seems to be the need to close out something, the way things were, and kind of go into your own space right now, Virgo. There is something that you need to know about this break in the relationship. And I think what it is that you already know that all of the chaos and all of the gaslighting and all of the kind of undermining that was going on, you might not be able to go back to that, because I think you what you are. I think you respect yourself. I think you have a lot of value for yourself now. And if there has been a break in the relationship, I think you know that you're not going to be poked and prodded and belittled anymore, because the support that you needed from this Gemini you might not have been getting, and now you've decided that it's just not emotionally enough for you and you are moving on. Let's get some more messages for Virgo and Gemini. I think Virgo, you have decided. Once Virgo decides, that's it. Like, there's no, like, how people make themselves so small in Virgo's eyes. And if you're a Virgo and you agree with me on this, please let me know in the chat box. But when you are in a relationship with someone and they keep fucking up, as a Virgo, there is only so much that, like, you'll give, like, you'll put up with it. You will try and help the person change or understand what they're doing wrong. But when they've kind of crossed a certain line with you and you're done, Virgo is like clinical steel. Like, when we're done, we're done. So this Gemini is needing you, Virgo, to really step into your power. And you need to understand that how attacks, assaults, keeping you in a frazzled energy is not keeping you in a power. And if you decided that enough is enough, it's time to walk away, there may have been other people involved in the situation. Third parties don't always have to be like sex with other partners. It could be, but it could be like friends, parents, other people involved in the situation kind of influencing the decision. There is way too much suggesting here that you really need to focus on you, and where there may have been too many other people involved in a situation, I think you know now that you have to move on, because there needs to be some sort of reset, especially when it comes to your own energy. And if you're frazzled and if you're tired and if you are like, hi, hello everyone, hi. If you decide now that you are really going to trust your intuition and you know that this is really just like it with this Gemini, like how much more attack and abuse and of this frazzled energy can you take? You know that you're emotionally ready to move on. There may have been other people involved in the situation. You'll ultimately be victorious if you know that you have to be quite swift in your you have to just be swift in moving on now. Swiftly moving on. I think that's what I'm saying with the Gemini reading. Swiftly moving on. It's that you know better, and it's almost like if there is a need for transformation, like don't hold yourself hostage to a situation that you know that you're not comfortable in. Take the time out, focus on you, really go inside, connect with nature, listen to yourself, and act from that place. There is some sort of a need for swift action, you know, like quickly moving on. Okay, all right, who have we got after Gemini? Taurus? Virgo and Taurians, Virgos and Tauruses. Let's get some messages for Virgos and Taurus. Virgo in a relationship with Taurus, married to a Taurus, likes a Taurus, involved with a Taurus, in a relation with Taurus, whatever. Virgo and Taurus. Virgos and Taurians. Virgos and Taurus. This is returns for work that was done before. This is a period of like watching the good come in, especially when it comes to this relationship. It's like you guys have done the work and now it's about anticipating the good and seeing the Emperor energy here. This is real divine masculine. This is ownership. This is fair authority. This is someone you can trust and someone you can rely on. Could be an entrepreneur, could be a significantly older person. Virgo, you've done something right in this relationship and it's really paying off now. I feel like there is this authoritative energy. Could be you, Virgo, could be the other person. And it's about nurturing. It's about taking care. It's about providing. It's about being a protector. It's really quite a beautiful energy, Virgo and Taurus. This is when the goods come in, you know, this is when it pays out. This is when the fruits of your labor. This is a reconciliation, like hard. You guys are running back into each other's arms because Virgo, you know that you can trust this person. It doesn't matter what happens, Virgo. You know that this person has got your back. There is this energy of discontent and boredom though. You need to see what you can do about that. If you're discontent with each other, if you're bored with each other, you need to spice things up. Look at spicy paprika. Dreams coming true. Expand your vision a little bit, Virgo. It's about you really like looking beyond what you know. It's a little bit about you expanding your consciousness. It's about you developing a little bit more your dreams. It's about you paying attention to the fact that if you are reconciling, or if God has brought you back to this person right now and is saying to you, look, this is regeneration, this is rebirth, this is the time that you both get to develop, regrow, renew, work on this. It's a really good sign, okay? You guys are coming back together in a really, really, really beautiful way. Focus on those dreams. Find some sort of similar, in common, focused goals that you guys can, you know, really... Because one thing about those Taurians, like those bulls, if you give them a goal, if you give them an aim, if you give them a direction, they're really good to just go in that direction. And so I do think it's really quite important that you are being a little bit assertive with the Taurus, you know, this Emperor energy. Asserting your will. Okay, so last but not least, Virgo and Aries. If you are Virgo in a relationship with an Aries, if you're a Virgo with an Aries, Virgo and Aries, let's get some messages for Virgo and Aries. What's going on with Virgo and Aries? Let's get some messages for Virgo and Aries. Okay, 8 of Wands, 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and the Strength card. Virgo, you're going to be getting a lot of messages from this Aries, and I want you to not worry. There is justice and fairness being brought into the situation. So, the golden apple is an orange, yeah? So yeah, where is I? There is some sort of balance being brought into the situation. Expect some sort of communication. Expect a lot of messages going back and forth. This is things moving forward really quickly, really rapidly. This is also, you know, the 8 of Wands is Cupid's arrows of love. The 9 of Cups is suggesting, Virgo, you're going to be moving towards a period of a lot of self-fulfillment, a lot of self-contentment, a lot of you putting yourself back in the middle, putting yourself back at the beginning, putting yourself first again. And I really have no guilt in saying this. I don't think you need to feel bad about putting yourself first right now with this Libra. What you need to know is that this battle, this struggle, these fights, ultimately you've won, and you now have an opportunity to really overcome some demons, some beasts, some triggers, some traumas. This has given you an opportunity to really come back to yourself. This situation with this Aries, there may have been a lot of conflict involved. And you know what I need you to know, Virgo, is that ultimately you learning from this situation, you mastering, you overcoming, you not letting this bring you down, makes you such a soldier. Okay? For a Virgo who is a sensitive mutable, to go up against a Mars war-oriented Emperor energy, there can be a lot of this conflict and chaos in this situation. But to know that you kept yourself at the center of it, and to know that you learned enough to overcome any traumas and triggers that may have arisen from the situation, is your justice. You really have to work on yourself right now. You really have to pull away right now. And you really have to understand that all of this mental conflict had to come to an end. So even if you are hearing from people, even if you are being brought forward messages, Virgo, you really have to ask yourself, is this hostile environment something you really want? Or is this relationship, did this relationship have to happen because you had to overcome some of your own traumas, triggers, beasts, demons that you know that you had to finally face and overcome? Because ultimately, you're sitting there at the center of it, right? You're ultimately this Nine of Cups after all of this. Please use your time right now, Four of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Discontentment. Please use it to grow your finances. Okay? And you kind of have to ask yourself, is it worth being in the firing line or being under attack? Is that like really a stable, conducive energy towards what you really want? Is that what you really want? There is honesty and truth. After shuffling, the Justice card was still at the bottom of the deck. How about that? I think you guys need to have a very clear, open, honest communication about partnerships and the longevity of happiness, longevity of what it takes to be in committed, happy situations. The thing that really stands out here for me is, Virgo, you kind of have to go back inside yourself and bring the commitment and bring the contentment and bring the love back to you. Because if somebody's put you in the firing line, or if somebody's put you in a situation where you are under attack, then the Strength card is saying that you've learned a lot from this. You've had to overcome a lot, and you've had to learn and master yourself a lot. And if you're willing to really look away from the discontentment that this situation has brought you, and really focus on working on not only what brings you profit, but what you know you can grow, and what brings you emotional contentment, and what it is that you know that you want, if you're really willing to work on this shit, all of this stuff that you're unhappy with, that you're seeing around you, soon becomes your voice of reason. And if you are looking for a commitment, and if it's something that you're looking for in terms of a partnership, then you know what? The justice that you need to bring to yourself, the balance that you need to bring to yourself might really be with a brand new beginning where you're honest to God, focused on yourself, and you're not allowing the poisonous contents of those cups that have slipped, that have spilt, that kept you in bondage. You've got options, man. And without emotional intelligence, and without the value and the worth that you're giving yourself, this reconciliation might be victorious, but there's always going to be this devil looming under it because it's backed by insecurity. Virgo, make your dreams come true. Focus on stability and groundedness, and everything else will fall into place. But what I'm going to say to you is that if you know that there is a relationship that is being stalked by the devil himself, learn the lesson, wipe the tears, and move on. And if you know that there's potential, let it be seen. Okay? What's for you will always find you, and what's not for you, doesn't matter how hard you try, it's never going to work. You have to decide though how valuable your life is to you and how willing you are to put yourself at the center of it. Guys, that's all 12 signs done. I think I'm gonna go and eat something now. I hope you guys enjoyed the segment. Do leave me a comment and let me know what you're thinking about these Nine of Cups and these Nine of Cups even. Let me know, where did that come from? Virgo, you really are being pushed into this Nine of Cups energy. I have to say it. A lot of you guys don't even realize how important it is right now that you guys are really in your own power. Okay? Enjoy your evening. Thank you so much, David. Thank you, Butch. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Susan. You always make my day. You always make my day. Lots of love to you guys. Have a wonderful evening. And I love you. Mwah! Take it easy. Ciao.